Welcome to Vanga Padikalam channel. Today discuss about data types. So first data types is a two types of data types. The first data type is a primitive data type. The second data type is non-primitive data types. So the data type nothing but it is a programming language. Every value or data as associated type is known as data type. Java mainly supported in two data types. First one is the primitive data types, second one is a non-primitive data types. So first see about the primitive data types. The primitive data types are these that are predefined by programming language in Java. So the below the primitive data types in Java. So the Boolean character, byte, chart, int, long, float, double is a primitive data types. The data types determine how the value or data can be used in the program. For example, the mathematical operations can be done on numbers, the integer, a float, long, double, so etc. The first, the Boolean. I explained the one by one Boolean, char, byte, start, int, long, float, double. First, I explain the Boolean. Generally, anything that can take one of two possible values, consider the Boolean. The example include the data, the true or false, yes or no, 0 or 1, the switch on, switch off. This is nothing but the Boolean. So, see the simple program. The class main, the public static void main string arguments. The Boolean can learn equal to true. The system dot out dot println is a can learn. So true. The answer will be true. Now note in Java every begins with the main method of a class. Use the above code template to practice declare variable type of variable. So the second one is char. The char data type is used to store the single character. A character value must be represented using single quotes like a though this is yeah okay. The code a character the char alphabet equal to a. So wait 1 minute. So I declare the data type char ch equal to I a system dot out dot println equal to ch. This is clear. So next the byte. The byte database is used to store integers positive, negative, and zero without any fractional part of. It is used to store small values. The range of value minus 128 to positive 127. The some minus 128 to 127 it use data type is a byte. The byte okay. Next start. The short data type is used to store integer without any fractional part. It is used to store values that the bigger than a byte. The range of values minus 32,070 768 to 32767 the value. Next integer. The integer data type is used to store integer without any fractional part. It is used to store the values are bigger than start. The range of values is minus 2 power 31 to 2 power 31 minus 1. So long. The long data type is used to store the large integer without any fractional part. It is used to store values that bigger than int. The range of the value is minus 2 power minus 2, 2 power 63 minus 1. Next, a float. The float, the data type used to store any number of decimal point. The float, the data type stores value up to 7 point fraction. See the example: 112.1234567. It is used to do when less the practice is required. The float value should contain the suffix f or capital Fs. This is a float code. Next, double. The double data type is used to store any number without decimal point. The decimal point, the double data type store a value up to 16 point fraction. Hence, it is used when more fraction is required. It is used D, small letter D or capital D is suffix letter. Data type, size, range of value, example, okay, Boolean, size is 1, so true or false, example, true or false, byte, 8 byte, minus 128 to 127, example, 100, 126, char, 16 size, ASCII value of 0 to 255, A or 7, start, 16, minus 2 power 15 to 2 power 15 minus 1, 24,456, comma 4,052. Int 32 byte, long 64 byte, float 32 byte, double 64 byte. Next, discuss about non-primitive data type. These data type are used to store the multiple values. Non-primitive data type store define the programming. In Java program, all non-primitive data type are simply called objects. Some commonly used non-primitive data type are used string. String is a keyword. Class is a keyword. Um, Public is a keyword. Static is a keyword. Array is a keyword. The first string. The string data type is simply a sequence of character. For example, Rahul is the string that contains of the character R, A, H, U, and L. In Java, double quotes are used to represent a string. It's a simple code. String name. This is a possible mistakes of double quotes are required in the representation of string in Java. Using single quotes, the string results as an error. This is a reference of the code using simple code. See, wait 1 minute. This is a code I execute, but the code is error. Why should the error means the quotes is single quotes. But string is a storing the values of double quotes. It's a right. It's the right code. Okay. Thank you guys. Any doubts? Comment. I will explain the comment. Okay. Thank you.